In this section we are discussing the services, concurrent processing services. So we have various services. So you can see service name, form listener service, metric server client, report server, service manager, workflow mailer, transaction manager, standard manager, and then various other services. Description is also given here. So here, this is where you can check if you are creating any new services, what is customized, what is not customized, and then if you have enabled any debug. So there are various debug levels on the services itself. If they're not starting, you can enable debugging at higher levels. And we have Apache Web Listener Service, Apache JS Server, right? Generic Service Component Container. We'll talk about the component container scripts later on here. Alright, so this is how you can check what are the services available and are you allowed to edit them. You can see yes or no. Enabled or not enabled. So sometimes something's not working at the client side. You should come and check the services and see that they are enabled or not first, because if they're not enabled, something else may not work. Alright, this is how you can check. Now I think we'll talk about OC4J when we start getting into Apache in detail. So there are service containers, J2E containers, and that containers are required even for workflow. So we'll go through that process, I think, later on. And I think you can also look into FND currencies and see what currencies are available for us. Not much to look at here, just to get all the information. Alright, form functions. Let's cover that in the next video. I think that'll be better. Don't want to confuse too many scripts. So anyway, so this CP data came from fnd_cp_services_vl. So if you run this, you get all the service names and all the details. It's coming from fnd cp service data.